Yeah, KB.
You can hear the crowd sing along. Everybody know my songs. Had the crowd learn to walk. Country girl, small town. 14 years dedicated. Look, ma, I finally made it. Never thought I'd ever say it, but today I live my dream. Bodyguards protecting me. Crazy fans, loud screaming, flashing lights on every scene. Autographs, lots of pictures, signs that say we love you, kitty. Superstar, my new status, fantasizing. Please don't wake me, let me finish with this dream.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's good? How y'all doing? It's another Tuesday. It's another 6 p.m. and you're tuned into Locked and Loaded with your girl, Kitty Pink. Shout out to Lock Gang. Shout out to all my faithful viewers. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Anyway, today we're going to be getting into these things about these bonnets, honey. Now y'all know Auntie Kitty love her bonnets. Y'all know I do every Friday morning at 9 a.m. You can catch me right here on Kitty Pink Radio, on Coffee with Kitty with a bonnet on. And I just remember let me rewind. Let's go back, because a lot of y'all may not know what's going on right now. Auntie Mo, Miss Monique just been hit. Is a lot of people just been frustrated with Auntie Mo. I love her. Y'all, I love my twin. I don't care what nobody say. That Auntie Mo will forever be Auntie Mo. She took to Facebook.
I don't know why I'm like this. I got finesse once. I used to be a nice bitch. Yeah. Now it's dollar signs and no bitch can check me. Fuck all you hoes. Respectfully.
Okay, my computer got a mind of its own. Hey, Max Reno. Shout out to Max Reno. Y'all make sure y'all streaming that. Wasting Time, Just Too Heavy, and Max Reno. Shout out to the Blackbird family. Love y'all. Big love to y'all. But as I was saying, Auntie Mo took to the internet, and basically she was going on about how she was basically tired of. I'm gonna sum it up because Auntie Mo a little long-winded. She got stories and stuff. Thank you, mommy. What's up, mama? My mama in the building. But she was basically speaking on how she was tired of seeing young black women walk around with bonnets on. And basically she was just saying, y'all tighten up around here. I see y'all looking like y'all just don't care about yourself. You really don't really care about representation. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I felt what Auntie Mo was talking about. I did. I felt what Auntie Mo was talking about, because if anybody who's raised old school, I was raised old school, and basically my daddy was basically like, look, when you get up in my house, get up, comb your hair, wash your face, brush your teeth, and pull yourself together. For one, he was a pastor, and you just don't never know who might, come by and need some counseling or whatever, So my daddy was real strict on making yourself look presentable whenever you get up. That's the first thing you do, is get yourself prepared for the day. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say those values have slid to the side, because I really do try to dress myself up, and if I'm not presentable, I'm not gonna show my face. Granted, that's why y'all have seen a lot of avataring going on. Anyway, I definitely feel Auntie Mo, especially being raised in an old school household. Now, on another note, Auntie Mo, there's a lot of us out here who are mothers, who are house mothers at that. And after you done cleaned, washed, wiped, consoled, you've been a doctor, you've been a teacher, you've been some of everything within the whole day, you kind of don't feel like getting dressed up to run to Walmart or the dollar store, just for some household cleaning supplies, or anything. A lot of times you just don't feel like getting up and fixing yourself up. And I think that is what Auntie Mo is witnessing. Now, I'm not gonna lie to her. She may be witnessing a lot because that's what she was saying. A lot of y'all act like y'all rolled off of a mattress and just came out the house looking any kind of way. A lot of y'all do look like that, ladies. I've seen worse. I don't too much go in public with my bunny. I try my hardest to stay inside with my bunny on. Have I gone outside in some pajamas? Yes, I have. I've been outside the house in some pajamas a time or two. Hey, what's up, y'all? Shout out to Phantom. He is an awesome producer. I'm giving me off topic, but I just wanted to give you your props. I know I gave you a tough time. He said it was his first time in a long time working with a diva. I got tickled at that because I don't think I'm a diva. But anyway, shout out to Uncle Phantom. But there are times when I have gone out the house in my pajamas. There have been times when I have went to the store with a scarf. I have a scarf on now. You know, one thing that I wanted to speak on is like, you know, Tokyo Vanity said something back. She said something. She said something back. That's my guess, y'all. Hold on one second. But Auntie Mo was making a whole bunch of sense, and I wanted to bring it back. Not only I want to say rest in peace and big love to those the African Americans who did not get to live the official dream because it was stolen from them in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know how many years ago today. I think it was 1921. I'm not one for all that. I was gonna say something about it on Friday. Because I've seen that on my timeline today too. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all give me a minute. I'm trying to get my guest here. We got Miss Christy on her way on Facebook. But yeah, what's up, Valerie? Shout out to Valerie Moss, our moderator and official street team here at Kitty Pink Radio. She said, I seen her post while I was on my vacation, and it was ironic because there was a group of Black women that got off of a flight all with bonnets, slippers, and pajamas. It was not a good look at all. And that's where she was coming from. She was basically saying that whenever she go to like the airport or something like that, that's how we're looking out here. Now, me personally, I haven't had the luxury of flying yet. I ain't gonna say the luxury. I'm scared, y'all. Let me stop lying. Oh, let me see. Let me stop lying, y'all. I'm scared to fly. That's why I ain't been nowhere. I've had plenty of people be like, let's fly here. And I'm like, nah, we're gonna drive. I probably wouldn't have went to New Orleans. There she go. Hey, Miss Chris.
Finally. I'm like, I'm here, but I don't know.
So officially get inside of here. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to stop right now. I'm so honored, and I'm just like, I done got hot. I done got nervous, y'all. This is somebody I adore and I look up to. This is Miss Christy Johnson. She is our special guest tonight. She is a fashion guru here. She can sew the tail off. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow her on her. You're on Instagram and Sew It Seems. She's also on Facebook. You make sure and go like her page. And not just that, she's my big Bubba's wife. Everybody knows Johnny Judah. This is Mrs. Johnny Judah, but she's special. She ain't got to scratch and rip to be special. Special on her own time.
Christy J from the Caravan of Dreams Redux will join us tonight for hashtag Loc't and Loaded.
I've been scared to ask you for a long time. I've been wanting you to be a guest, but I've been scared. I'll be like, I might be too much for Miss Christy.
Oh, you good. All is well. Yes.
But how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me.
You're very welcome. I'm excited. Yes. I love it.
What is your take? I know that you guys, every Monday, you guys make sure that if you love jazz, if you love a nice palm feel, get you get you a glass of wine and they ate something, right, Miss Christy?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And y'all join them for the Caravan of Dreams redo and ate something. Miss Christie, I'm introduce yourself. I'm sorry. I'm just excited you're
So
here.
we don't say 8 o'clock. We say 8
Eight
something
something.
because we don't say before say 8. So
I get it. I totally get it.
yes.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
what is your take? I missed the show on last night because I'm in Facebook jail and I couldn't comment, and I would have been irritated watching y'all and couldn't talk to y'all.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I know you guys covered it on last night. I wanted to know what your take is on Monique addressing the bonnet situation and wearing sleepwear outside of the home.
So of course, Johnny and we disagreed because he's gonna stand on that side where it's like, I don't care what people do. And,
Right.
and it's not that. I don't, it's not a judgment thing.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's about, let me say this first. I agree with what Monique said. Because
Right.
to me, it is about having pride within yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The thing is that, I will tell, young women the same thing. I think that when you leave the house, I grew up like this, and
Right. I was
so-
just telling them that.
yes, when you grow up, my mom was like, when you leave the house, first of all, you're representing the family, right?
Right.
When people see you in the grocery store or the mall or wherever you are representing whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? Your
Right.
family, your parents, your significant other. And so is that when I grew up, my mom was like, make sure your hair is calm and put some lip gloss on.
Right.
First of all, you need to know who you're going to run into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, people are always traveling and this thing. You could meet someone who is very important and they may,
Right.
and if you've got, just look presentable, then it may be something that
It
will
says a lot.
Yes, absolutely. Here's the thing with me, I'm going to be a representative for my brand.
Right.
I'm going to say, hey, yes, I'm a designer, I'm a stylist, and you're looking like that. You got a bonnet on, and I don't want nothing you got.
Right. Right.
So you got to represent, yourself, and even it just shows that you have pride in how you look.
Right.
That's just my take on it. So I really do agree on what she's saying.
Right.
And it's no judgment, because I get it that sometimes, the example that I gave is like, I get it that maybe you got to take the kids to school. And so, you're rushing like, okay, I got my bonnet on, my house shoes, whatever. And I'm just going to run in, and drop my kid off and come back home.
Right.
Okay. But to me, if you're going in public and, this is like, you're going to the airport, you definitely don't know who you're going to see.
Right.
Going to see you at the airport.
Exactly.
Why would you walk around like that?
Exactly.
I don't judge people, but I just believe that as, a woman especially, come on, let's have some pride about yourself, how you look. And you know what? Here's the thing. People would never know the things that you go through because you just want to say, hey, look,
Yeah.
I feel good about myself. This is who I am. And represent.
Right.
That's my take on it. I agree. And I know she took a lot of hits for that. People, were saying like, oh, she at home, she got on a bathrobe, this, that. But guess what? She wasn't.
She was at home. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Airport. Yeah.
Right.
So there's, it makes a difference.
And that's definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's definitely why I wanted you to be a part of this show because I honestly have never seen you. Even when I came to visit your home, I've never seen you. You know what I'm saying? Not fabulous. And I feel like you're a role model for some of us young ladies because I honest to God truth, y'all, I went to this woman's house. It was morning time. And she in there making coffee looking like Patti LaBelle or somebody. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be like Miss Christie when I grow up. But I definitely agree. I agree with what Monique said. And I'm not going to sit here in front like I've actually like been on it because there are times where I've ran King to school in my robe and bunny before.
Right.
And I've been to the store and had on pajamas, and my daddy would kill me if he knew that I broadcast every Friday with a bonnet on. Granted, it's a part of the show. The show is a morning show, and it's Coffee with Kitty. I'm getting my coffee. I just got out of, but at the same time, I came up in a household like that, especially with my daddy. My daddy was strong about that. You better not come out that room with no scarf on your head. If you come out that room with a scarf on your head, you better be headed to the bathroom to fix your hair and make yourself presentable. And one of the comments, and I was just getting ready to say that I think it's also important that we express that once upon a time we weren't able to show our hair freely. We had to cover our hair up. So that's even more of a reason to let it, do something to you. Yeah. That's even bigger of a reason. I'm going to read this comment. Thank you, Tina Sims. She said, let's talk about the disrespect for our elders. We holler about our ancestors, but what do you think they would have to say? We are a generation that hates correction. Some of the responses infuriated me. Oh, my God. Say that, sis. Say that. I really did feel like Tokyo was one of them. She's younger. Matter of fact, I think Tokyo is a younger generation than me, but she said she took to Twitter and she basically was saying, you said people are out here looking like they just rolled out the bed and they really don't care about themselves anymore and stuff like that. Have you ever taken into consideration that we really don't care about ourselves? And I was like, that's interesting. Yes. So that means that we shouldn't be taking what Auntie Mo said any differently than just correction. Exactly. We do not like correction, and for some odd reason, we begin to resent it.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it.
I don't like that. I don't like that because I'm cool with that. Like, you call me sis. But I look up to you as like a role model. Like, seriously, like I said, every time I've seen you, you've been gracious, you've been elegant, you don't curse. You might curse, but I ain't never heard you curse.
No, Johnny hasn't either.
I've never heard you curse. Like, you are one of those strong Black older women that we can look up to and be like, I want to be more like Miss Christie, because I ain't heard nothing bad about you, like nothing, like everything about you say it with how you look. When I walk up on you, I know, like, wow, she's a beautiful woman, and I'm finna respect her. Period. Just out of how she looked. That's why I wanted you here, because like you are an example of what Auntie Mo was talking about. Have pride in yourself, and I can tell that you have pride in yourself. My mama said your hair is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How do you feel when you see somebody? And I know you said no judgment, but when you see somebody, has it ever dawned on you, or made you ever felt like tapping them on the shoulder, like, "Hey, baby girl"? I mean, have you ever been in a situation like that?
You know what? I haven't, and so this is one thing. The company that I used to work for, the union said, look, y'all cannot give us a dress code. So people took that to heart. People will come to work. Do you hear me? With their pajamas on. Literally, I've seen people come to work with their pajamas, their house shoes. They would not comb their hair. And my thing, I'm not going to go and, I'm not going to say anything to you, but I'm just like, wow, it's unbelievable that you would even want to carry yourself that way. Right. To me, you're just saying, I can do this just because I can. No particular, you know what I'm saying? It's not that you don't have clothes or shoes or can't do anything. It's just you want to be defiant. That's what it's saying. Right. And I just think that, people, like Tokyo said, maybe they don't feel good about themselves. There's times when you're like, man, I'm so down on myself, I don't want to even comb my hair or whatever. And, and it can be like that. Yeah. But I'm going to say this, if I'm feeling that way, I'm not going nowhere. Right. I'm going to stay home and wallow in whatever until I pick myself up and get myself together. Because even Johnny will tell you, Johnny's like, it take you 15 minutes to get ready to go to the grocery store. Okay, yeah. Like, I'm just, because you never listen. People walk up to me, Kitty, at the grocery store, and they're like, I see you on Facebook, and I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm watching you. And so
Right.
for me, like I said, I've got to represent my brand.
Brand.
And,
Right. Right.
but this is the real me. And I'm telling
Right.
you,
It
Jenny will tell you
is.
that.
Ever
Yeah.
since I met you, like I was astonished that you was up making coffee and breakfast, looking like you was looking. I'm like, I
Hey,
got to do better. I got to do better because I get up, brush my teeth, wash my face. That's pretty much it for me. I'm in the kitchen
okay.
cooking, cleaning, and stuff like that. And I'm learning that that's not an excuse anymore. I can't use that as a crutch anymore because, you know, and not only, you know, I always say, well, at least my baby look good. At least my
absolutely.
baby look good. But at the
Absolutely.
same time, it's just like, my baby don't want to. I'm still the representation of him. And just
Right.
imagine his friends like, what is your mama got?
Okay, exactly. Because
I don't want him to have to defend
yes.
that. Yeah.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't want your mama coming up to the school and be like, "Mama, you got on a bonnet, you got on hair," So yeah, B, you got to represent your child too. So
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We both I think all of us podcasts did the story when they were trying to ban the bonnets from a school or something, was it? Did they ever go through?
You know what? I'm not sure if it did, but the thing about schools banning it, I mean, for that, I would say yes. I don't agree with schools making kids cut their hair because they have dreads and stuff. I don't agree with that.
Right,
But
right,
as far as, because if that's how you want to wear your hair, as long as it looks good and it's neat and
right,
clean, you know what I'm saying? That's how you represent yourself. But
right.
as far as bonnets, I would say, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Unless
They're meant to protect your hair, ladies. Let's be
right,
clear. That's
right,
it. They're not meant
right.
to hide the fact that you haven't combed your hair. They're not.
Okay.
I understand we have the fashionable bonnets, we have the designs, and you know,
Yes.
we have Tammy Roman, but y'all have to understand, like, even with, like I was saying, every Friday, y'all catch me with a bonnet and some coffee in a row. Tammy is selling bonnets for one.
Right. But
And
she's
for
doing the
two,
Bonnet Chronicles. So it's a
right.
part of entertainment.
Exactly.
Right?
So like we can't even take that. And Auntie Mo said something else that I took to heart. She said when she started exercising, she said she just throw on anything to go exercise. And she said one day her husband told her, baby, why don't you dress up a little bit to go exercise? When you dress up, you might feel better about exercising, because we all know we don't like to go to the gym. It's just like ugh. But I can testify to that. When I started like dressing up once I started losing weight though, and I was able to wear like the little nice, little cute outfits and stuff. And when I tell you, I be in there busting it out simply because I know I look good on this machine.
Exactly.
So I agree with that too. I agree. I don't see anything wrong with what Auntie Mo said.
At all.
Somebody had to say it.
Yes. And I am in 100% agreement with her. Did you see where Ricky Smiley had a comment on it?
What did he say?
He said he agreed, and he said that he hates that people are giving her, this backlash, because he said he was in the grocery store one day, and two young ladies ran up to him. They were like, "Oh, Ricky, we love you on the show, blah blah blah." And he said, okay, he said, let me ask y'all something. He said, y'all are some nice looking women. Why do you have on bonnets? He said they had on bonnets. He said, why are you walking around with bonnets on your hair? And he said, he was telling them, he said, you never know who will be coming through this store. You know what I'm saying? And they could see you and be like, man, I could use that young lady to, do a commercial or, but he was saying, but y'all are, and they were like, oh, we are, you know what? We are so sorry. We apologize. And, I think that if somebody, to me, for her to come out, because she know that people will, this is the cancel culture.
Yes.
So it's like, Monique, are you sure you want to say this? But, like you said, somebody got to say it. Because apparently, just because they put Chanel or Louis Vuitton on these bonnets, that don't mean it's to walk around outside.
No.
That's, what, go to sleep in your Chanel Louis Vuitton bonnet, wake up, take it off, get your hair together.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's just not necessary, to walk around with your hair covered. I'm sorry.
Yeah. My
My
daddy
husband said,
also said, "Oh, go
okay.
ahead. I'm
Well,
sorry."
I'm just gonna tell you that Johnny, he was saying, he said, what about these people that they 27 pieces just now, 7 pieces hanging off? I'm like, there you, you know
My
him.
mama is crazy.
Okay, I said, well, they could put on a hat. You know what I'm saying? You got the bad hair day hats.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
put you on a little cap and keep it moving.
Right.
Until
My
you get your
daddy
limit.
told me though, if he sees a woman with a bonnet or a scarf or with her pajamas on walking around outside in public, he says he's gonna immediately think that she don't take a bath or she don't
Wow.
brush her teeth or do anything
Wow.
hygienic. And I
See?
said, well, if my daddy thinking like that, other men
Yeah.
are thinking like that.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Right. And see, and that's the thing. I think a lot of women are like, I don't care what men think. You know what I'm saying? So, because to me, I think that if you don't care about yourself, and Johnny said, people just care about how they're gonna look at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's saying they're gonna keep that bonnet on until they get to the club, and then their hair gonna be together. And I was like,
Right.
but why? But why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to make it. Not, I hardly ever go anywhere with the bonnet. I may have
Right.
like a scarf or something like that, and I have gone somewhere with my pajamas, but simply because Auntie Mo said that, it made me check myself.
Yeah.
Because I know better. I grew up in
Yeah.
one of these households where, like I said, my daddy would wring my neck if he knew I was broadcasting with a bonnet and a robe on every Friday.
Okay. Okay.
He'd be like, girl, good
Right.
well,
Right.
and it's old school. It's old school bringing up. I don't even remember in pictures and things, like I don't even remember like those women coming
Right.
out the house anything other than elegant and beautiful.
Exactly.
I don't. Y'all just do it. It's okay. It's okay. We really have to. We really have to get back to that respect thing.
Yes.
I think we've even gotten to a place to where we don't even say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, yes, sir, or no, sir. In my relationship with you, you're like a sister, but I still address you as Miss Christie or yes,
Yes.
ma'am, no, ma'am. We done got away from that. And that was something that was really anal in my household. I wish you would say yeah to a big mama.
Right. Exactly.
Girl, who is you talking to?
Exactly.
We just gotten away from the way that things used to be. And I know that this is a new era. These are new things. We're breaking generational curses, but some of those things aren't curses. They really are wisdom. And we need to grasp hold to them and take them with them and teach them to our kids.
Yes, for sure.
And this is one of them.
Yes.
Young ladies, fix yourself up. It's okay. A little lip gloss. Put your hair back in the ponytail. Like Miss Chrissy said, you having a bad hair day. Slap that bad hair hat on.
Okay. We all got a hat. We all got one of those little the baseball cap, or you know what? And even Kitty, I think that if you do like the wrap around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That to me, those are nice. That can look really nice.
That makes us lazy too, though. Because there was a time I didn't even do nothing to my hair. I
just wrapped it up.
Yeah, well, I think we just got lazy.
I mean, and for sure that, but I think, when it's the day before, like sometimes I will wash my hair before I go to the beauty shop. And so I'm not going to walk around with my hair just slicked back wet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you put on something.
I put a wrap on, you know what I'm saying? Like the African, that, and, and keep it, because I think that looks nice too. There are things that you can do. I just think that the bonnet is made for, in the house. You know what I'm saying?
And the slippers and the pajamas. Take it to the house, sis. Just take it to the house.
Yes, definitely not through the airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's necessary.
No, like get you a neck pillow. I be seeing so many. I didn't know people was out here in bonnets and slippers in the airport. I normally see the glamorous parts of it. I see them rolling through with their Fendi and Louis, just getting off the plane, looking all refreshed and stuff. So I've never seen that, but one of my viewers did say earlier, she was like, I went to Florida this weekend and it was ridiculous. She said there were groups of women getting
Wow.
off of planes with. I'm like, no, ladies, it
Wow.
can't be this much. But I
Wow.
don't really be paying attention either because
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it. You know,
Okay.
I can't, you know, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. But
Right.
I'm definitely, simply because Auntie Mo said that, I'm definitely going to make an effort to
Yeah.
do better. Because
Mhm.
I always blame it on, well, I'm a mama. I'm a house mom. I always blame it on that. But at the end of the day, it really is me just being lazy.
Yeah, yeah, and it, to me, it's a simple thing to do. You know, like I said, if you got a little baseball cap, you know what I'm saying, or a wrap, and that, you know, I just don't think that you have to go out with a bonnet. And you know, think about the ladies, you know, from back in the day. And if you now, let me make this point. Johnny said that he believes that the reason why these people are doing that is because it's things that they see on TV, on the movies. You know, the culture now is that's the thing to do. And he said that even Monique was, what was the movie she was on? Precious.
Precious,
He said
yes.
she was on that movie. She had on a bonnet. People
Yes.
just trying to copy her. I said that was a character.
Right.
Like, how do you know what I'm saying, connect the two? And who wants to be the character that she was playing?
She was horrible.
So, yeah, but he said that that's where they get it from, is because
Right.
that's what they're seeing right now, you know, the industry or whatever, and the fact that they're making designer bonnets. Okay.
Yeah.
It still doesn't mean
A
where
bonnet
it's inside the house.
has and always will be just protection for my hair at
Absolutely.
nighttime. That's
Absolutely.
it. I
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know how this started, Miss Christie, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't even remember when bonnets were a big thing.
Right.
You didn't know anything about a bonnet other than your grandma or, you know,
Right.
somebody
Right.
having one. But now it's like a very big thing. Shout out to Tiffany Rogers. Thank you for tuning in, Mom. She said, I cannot leave the house without putting my goddess essence on. Sis,
Mhm.
I'm going to catch up with you. Kitty been doing bad. I'm not going to sit here in front. But I most definitely can respect Auntie Mo because she really did make me, you know, I want to say this. If this just so happens to come across your desk, you help more women than you think you probably offended.
Right. Right.
Because seriously, I really did have to like, whoa, she
Yeah,
talking
you
about
just
me.
okay.
Like I couldn't get offended because that's what I've been doing and I know better. So I
Yeah.
couldn't be offended. I could
Yeah.
only take that, like they said, eat the meat, spit out the bones.
There you go.
Take
That's
what you
it.
take from it. And ladies, if you are out there and you don't feel so good about yourself, like Tokyo said, do something about it.
Exactly.
Fix yourself up. That's number one. Because when let me tell you something, I'm turning my niece did my nails the other day. It's been a long time since I started getting my nails. I turn into Cardi B when I get my nails done. Everything is just, you know, I got to talk with my hands and all of that, Miss Christie. When I get my hair done.
Yes.
You can't tell me nothing. It makes you feel good. And I think that's why Black women's hair is such a big deal, because for so long we didn't know. For one, we couldn't show our hair at first. We were told that our hair was dreadful. And then later on we start putting all these chemicals in our hair and trying to transform our hair to look a certain way. And then we went from that to the bonnets. And it seems like we got stagnant here at the bonnets. And I feel like that's why Auntie Mo felt like she had to say something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I admire her for saying something, because
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many people. We've been walking around, we see it, you know,
yes.
And it took her to say it for people to notice it.
Right.
Because had she not, people just, you know what I'm saying? They're walking around day to day. They don't care. They're buying bonnets on purpose so they can match shoes and stuff.
Right.
You know? But I mean, it's a time and a place. That's
everything.
Where I see it. There's a time and a place to wear it.
For everything.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, fix yourself up.
Okay.
Just like Tiffany Rogers said, put your goddess on before you leave the house. And we're not talking about you got to do a full face, you know. Just put on a little lip gloss, you know. And if you gonna wrap your hair up, don't do the bonnet. We're doing scarves. Okay. Scarves are okay. They're acceptable. Just make sure that you wrap them correctly. And you know, you can put on your little, because there are just some casual outfits that you can wear and still look nice in. Absolutely. It's when you throw that bonnet on when it just goes to crap.
Okay.
The whole
Exactly.
look out the door.
Exactly. Yes.
But
And you know what? Another thing too, Kitty, there are so many hats are in right now.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So get you a cute little, hat, a bad hair day hat, and you can
right.
still be cute with your hat.
You,
Put you some
yes.
shades on, put some lip gloss on. You ready to go?
Just
Okay.
put more effort into it. Put more
Right.
effort into it than just throwing something on your head and throwing something on your body.
That's
We
it.
and not just that, we have the little girls that are looking up at us. You
That
know,
part.
I
Yeah.
have a little niece, and she's not prissy, but that's because
Mhm.
she's a little country girl. But I can't
Mhm.
say that I have a hand in her being prissy. She likes her
Okay.
jewelry, and
Yeah.
everyone, she makes my mama paint her toes and stuff like that. It's
Mhm.
hard for us to teach these little girls to be better than us if we're not trying to be better than ourselves.
Right. I
It's
mean, in order to
impossible.
teach, yes, in order to teach someone, you got to be the example.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be, out here, running around, especially if you are a business owner or an entrepreneur,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? You're doing it. Please represent yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Make sure that when people see you, they're like, I did see her and she was on point. So
Right.
that's all it's about. That's all it's
Right.
about. Hmm.
And it's not always somebody trying to make you feel bad or somebody trying to degrade you or talk down, ladies. Sometimes we really, really need to pick up listening to our elders. We
Hmm.
really do.
For sure.
Because
For sure.
sometimes some of that wisdom is worth the while.
Yes.
We don't
Yes.
know it all. That's one thing my grandma used to tell me all the time. Only a fool thinks they know it all.
Absolutely.
And we
Absolutely.
don't know it all. And and
Yeah.
and we were, even if you're trying to lead, you got to learn how to follow.
Ooh, that's big. That part right there. Yes,
Like,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
it's
Absolutely.
just, and not just that, it's a blessing to wake up every day. It's just a
Hmm.
blessing to wake up every day. Show the universe, show God that you appreciate him waking you
Okay.
up. Adorn your body. How can we walk
Absolutely.
around calling each other, and y'all slang this word around so loosely, queens and kings, and we don't even look like kings and queens.
Right.
I've
Right.
never known a king or queen with a bonnet or a do-rag.
Oh, okay. At all. At all. And you know what? That you say that these men with the do rags as well. Like, why
Yeah.
are you doing that? Why are you doing that? So,
There's a lot we can say about some of them, because some of them are
yeah.
40 some years old and walking around with their
Right.
pants hanging off their booty. I don't like it.
Yes.
Ugh.
Absolutely.
My mom
Absolutely.
said we so need this type of encouragement, woman to woman, help us keep our crown straight, for
That's it.
sure. And that's
Yes.
what this show has been about tonight. Thank you so much, Miss Christy, for coming in. Could tell everybody where
My
they can
pleasure.
find you at.
Yes. So I am on Facebook as Christy Paul Johnson. Also, So It Seems, SEWITSEAMS on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
So, also, please, on Monday nights, we have the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. That is my husband and I. And it is a very chill atmosphere where we
It's
come in,
awesome.
listen to jazz, and definitely have some great conversations. So, join us on Monday nights at 8 something.
And every once in a while they have like a game show type of situation going on.
Yes.
They've
Yes.
definitely sharpened my game show
Okay.
my game show abilities. I think
Right.
I'm ready to go on a game show now.
Okay. Yes,
But y'all
absolutely.
most definitely, I'm gonna do better when I bring my guest in. I should have got all of your photos and stuff together, but you can still send that
You're
to me, and
good.
I'll make sure that I'll promote that here on Kitty Pink Radio.
You're
This has
good.
been an awesome conversation. Thank you so much, Miss Christy. It is an honor,
Absolutely.
and I just
Thank
want to
you
give
for
you your
asking.
yeah, I want to give you your flowers while you're here, honey, because you do
Thank you.
inspire me. You are one woman that I can think of right off top in DFW that I look up to, and I
I
really would.
appreciate
I
that.
I want to be like you. Seriously.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all for tuning in. As always, y'all make sure y'all join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. sharp for Locked and Loaded. Every Thursday we have Underground Artist Radio, Underground Artist Hour, from 10 till I get tired of playing music. Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Y'all make sure y'all wake up to Coffee with Kitty. And also, if y'all want to crush on Kitty, I'm at Tri-Coastal Radio every Wednesday for Manuscript in the morning. Y'all have a good night. We love you. We want you to love yourself. I'm Auntie Kitty. This is Locked and Loaded. Bye, y'all.